Bob Charter, who actually mortgaged his house to take a chance on a mumbling actor and give me the shot of a lifetime. You ain't gonna believe this, but you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up to say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
On the pathway to success, you are in charge of practically every single decision that you make. Nobody else is going to make a decision for you. They can recommend things or tell you what to do and what not to do, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you are the only one making that decision. So that's the way that you control what your future beholds. You have the opportunity to take advantage of as many opportunities as you're given, and that's exactly what you should do. No matter what the situation is, you should try to do something that is going to help progress you in your future, because you never know what opportunity is going to lead to the next big thing for you. You never know who you're going to meet or what you're going to learn, and those are two crucial things when you're trying to become successful: who and what. And a lot of times these days, it's not even what you can do, but it's who you know and how well you're connected in certain places. For there's so many people out in this world, and you need to try to get to know as many of them as possible, because you never know which person is going to be able to help you in whatever situation you need it. Now, that also means you are going to make decisions that are going to hinder your growth and hurt you and make you feel like a failure, because you will fail. Failure will come, and if you don't, then you're not doing it right. You're not truly achieving your goals because you're playing it safe. You're trying to make sure you don't fail. But failure can be an incredible experience, an incredible tool to use upon your journey of success, in which you can learn so much about you and your subject matter at hand.
The most valuable thing you might have in your life that you really don't pay attention to, especially when you're young, because you just feel you have an abundance of it. It's never ending. Time. And as you get older, you realize time becomes your currency. When you realize there's less runway up ahead than behind, you sometimes learn that too late. So I'm telling you people that you really have to be very, very, very stingy with your time. Don't waste it on people that aren't like-minded. Don't waste it doing things that you know are not part of your dream plan. Don't waste time being bitter, which I know I've been argumentative. I understand the meaning of hate, because in the end, it's just waste your most valuable asset, time.
Originally, when I brought the script to them, they were fairly enthusiastic about it. The one thing they were not enthusiastic about was me playing the part, and I really can't blame them. At the time, Ryan O'Neal was a candidate, Burt Reynolds, Robert Redford, Jimmy Caan, and they all, were at the top of their game. And so I could see it, but there was something inside of me that this opportunity is never going to come around. And I really wasn't used to money, and I had no idea of what I would be missing. But the temptation started to come forward. First it was $25 grand, then $100,000. I never heard of $100,000 because I had like $106 in the bank, and like I said, I had to sell my dog, and things were not looking very, very good. My $40 car had just blown up, so I was taking a bus to work, and still, it didn't matter. I wanted to stick with it. Then it went up to $150,000, $175,000, it went up to $250,000. Now my head was starting to spin, and it went up to $330,000, and probably I heard it went up to $360,000, and I thought, all right.
Whenever you're saying Rocky, I always feel as though we're giving a vote of confidence for these great athletes, for real. I've never pretended to be a boxer. I don't possess those skills. But what I do think I have is an understanding of what goes on outside the ring. outside the ring is sometimes maybe even a bigger struggle than what goes on inside the ring. And if I was able to capture that, then I believe you could identify more with the fighter. But more than that, we also realize that our life is a constant battle. Sometimes I write things in Rocket that may seem a little precious, as they say, or a little sentimental, but I truly believe, it's not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, because that's really what does make the difference in your life. You're all fantastic. These men here have always been held in special reverence for me. Greatest athletes in the world, but more than that, they are our connection to the past and our way to the future. They are the guys that go there and take the blows and show that if you really put it out there on the line.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video, go and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.